there, and that was a what 40 unanswered points, I believe it was. Yeah,
42, yeah.
yeah. So let's hope. Like I said, they'll- they got to. They got some good young players both here and at the other levels. We want to keep everybody positive and moving forward so that we're ready when we load up. We've got. I noticed we do have 21 guys dressed, so we're still okay. As opposed to just really being down to bare bones.
I know last week sitting here observing everything, I was talking to coaches after, and they had 5 starters on defense out to start the game, and then they ended up losing 3 or 4 during the game. So they had a off defense that was primarily freshmen or very young talent, where they towards the end of the game you could tell they're getting exposed all sorts of different ways, because in the fourth quarter they had about 6 points within.
Yep.
And then Port Vale Olean just opened the door and scored another 28 on top of it. So
yeah, the younger guys will. Now I did, last game we did. I remember sitting up here and looking down and saying, "Gosh, Southwestern, they are." It was like 20 pounds a man bigger. I don't have that same feel today. Looking across and looking, I mean, it looks like, very similar size-wise. Like I said, some of those guys, like I said, in that Southwestern team were just monsters. So we'll see what we're going to get out of today. I think it's a game where I think the first couple of possessions are going to be very important to telling the tale. They got to stay away from hurting themselves. I know last game there was a big penalty that swung momentum back the other way. So they've got to, stay away from hurting themselves, stay away from the personal fouls, and here's the kickoff. We got a squibber. Oh, got to find it. There we go. Boy, that lost the ball. So
turnovers is a big key of the game. Last year, this year,
yeah.
any sort of game. Donovan Dowdy, the star quarterback for Fredonia, had 6 picks on the year, and a couple of them were costly, where they were in their own side of the field, not the way everybody hopes.
I mean, this is just crazy. That was just one player didn't catch it, the other player didn't grab it. I mean, that's the kind of thing where just take care of the ball. That's just such a simple mistake. We've got, boy, he's picking his spot. So Sawyer Whitney carried the ball right there, and
Whitney with the carry.
He's a sophomore. You're going to see this kid. I mean, he's got almost 600 yards on the year this year so far, and averaging over 5 yards a carry.
Second down and 5.
Doesn't look. I mean, you look at him. He's not a big kid, but boy, he's got to be shifty and smart and tough. Now they're going to get him there. Good. Just when I'm pumping him, he gets thrown for a 2-3 yard loss, and that's good to see for the Fredonia defense. They got to do something to slow this down. But yeah, Whitney's supposed to be the real deal, and he's only a sophomore.
From what I could tell with stats and everything, Clymer, Sherman, Panama, they're very balanced. You have about 500 yards passing, almost 600 yards rushing just from the one guy.
So here they go. They're going to look to throw. He's got it flush from the pocket. He's got room to run. Oh, throws a nice. Oh, good defense. The Donovan Dowdy came in and made the play, but really he was juggling that from the beginning. It could have been a nice catch for a first down.
Brings up a 4th down.
So now we got 4th down. I saw him practicing field goals. They did. Their kicker seemed like he could make it from this distance. Looks like nope. They're going with a. They're going. Oh nope. What do we got here? Let's see. Yep, they're going with the offense.
7 yards to go to the first down.
So they're in an I. Boy, the fullback tight I, wide right, real wide right. He's out in an island motion. Rolling. Wait, everybody's covered. He's in trouble. Oh, nope. He's not going to. There's no way he caught that, is there? I think it's only a 1 foot, but I don't know. I don't think it. We'd love to see the replay. And we have replay today. Yep. If it's 1 foot, he may have had it. We're going to have to see that again. Boy, oh boy, I don't know how he got open there because they had him covered. It's the way that they rolled. I would have thought the defense would have rolled with it. Do we have a replay on that? Okay. Boy, that's a tough, and they don't have. We may get replay, and we can always rewind it later and look at it 100 times. The refs on the field just don't have that. And frankly, now as I think about it, first I was thinking it was a 2 foot rule, but it is a 1 foot in high school, and I think he had one down.
There's a flag in the play for offsides.
Fredonia?
Offsides on
Yep.
Hillbillies.
Yeah, somebody jumped.
So it looks like Sherman's going to go for the 2 because
Why not? That's what the book says. Oh, here we go. Here we got the replay, and we didn't get it though. We got the conference. We didn't quite get the camera angle. All right, we'll get it. Good to have replay. Thanks. So here they're going for 2 now. Power I, give it to Whitney, and he's just in standing up.
Extra point is good. Sorry, Whitney on the carry.
And there we start, right? You know, boy, come right off the opening kickoff, they're going to turn the ball over. Then they gave up the extra point with the penalty on the extra point. So 2 real unforced errors have got Fredonia down 8-0 with a minute 22 into the game.
like you said earlier, with keys of the game, you kind of don't want to force those the costly turnovers and then basically shoot yourself in your own foot.
So now we're back at it again. They'll be kicking it off. They squibbed it last time. I would assume it would be the same. We've got Vince Joy. Our officiating team is led by Vince Joy. We've got Brent McCubbin and Dylan McCubbin, Dave Camden, and Reggie Taylor. It's good to see we're starting to get younger crews every week. It's good to see that the officials, have got some new blood coming in, and I know that the officials that have been there a while are glad to see that too. I think it's fresher for the kids, better, good for the game.
Different type of kick this time. It
Yep.
was up in the air, cleaned it, fielded
Hold on
it
to it,
clean.
that's all. So, Caden Rizzo, I believe.
Caden Rizzo with the return.
Yep. So Fredonia gets to start at their own 22. So we'll see what we've got today. We'll expect a heavy dose of Ronsky, right? They'll, that's
Hillbillies first and 10 from their own 22-yard line.
good, better, and different. That's where they're going with their single back. Yep, same format, single back. They got a little wing going, 2 wideouts. I'd like to see them air it out a little more today, but here comes. Nice little. So Davis Markell, finds a nice little hole and
Davis Markell with the carry.
kind of did a
Picks up about
little
8
couple of
yards.
side steps. Yeah, it was a nice little run. It was good vision.
Second down and 10.
Wait, it can't be second down and 10.
Second down and 1.
Yeah. I think that was a first down. He was on the 22. He's on the. No, it's going to be real close. They were on the 22. Now
Second
they're
in
on
inches.
yeah. They're going to measure. Okay. Once again, the most inexact science in all of officiating and all of sports. Grab that thing, walk it across, pull the chain, hope that it works.
I see they're coming out with new technology in football with the.
I can't imagine why they haven't at the upper levels. I understand here
Oh,
it's a lot of
easily.
money and a lot of this, but
First
for
down,
all the
Fredonia.
money that's in the end of it, first down, got it. All right, that's a good start. For all the money that
NFL
is in the
version.
NFL, you'd think that they'd have chips in the ball and things like that. I mean, Yeah, it's crazy.
So Hillbillies get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
All right, so going right to Dowdy goes right to the shotgun again with the I guess pistol because we got a back behind him. He's still going to hand it. Oh, he got caught right off the bat. Somebody missed a block or somebody shot a gap that wasn't there. But what was that 7 for them? No, 50. Let's see. Ridlecki, Matthew Ridlecki, senior, 5'11", 185, good-sized kid, shot that gap. So we got a loss of 2, so we'll have a second 12.
A loss on the play. 2nd down and 13.
Empty backfield. Double twins. Dowdy all alone back there. 4-man rush. Quick pass out to the flat. Oh, boy.
He timed that perfectly.
Yeah.
Just couldn't hold on.
I mean, it's
to
a
it.
long way to go. That's a tough throw to make. So Johnny Abers almost had himself an interception. Oh, there it is again. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. I got to make sure. Beautiful.
Just took a little time.
Perfect.
This will be 3rd down and 13.
That's the one where that slot man has to run that guy off or something because that's just too easy. That's a really long throw to make with the corner sitting on him. So
Especially
we're
on an out route type curl.
empty backfield again. We're going to throw it again. That pass rush definitely affected him there. He had to kind of
Falls incomplete.
didn't get his body square again because he was under a little bit of duress.
They'll bring up a 4th down.
It says 846, but the system says 850, so it is what it is. Everything else is right.
So the punt, so Dowdy's going to punt, handle a lot of duty today.
Well, they're not moving yet. I'll tell you when. Oh, I'm going to watch it. Now it's moving.
Shanked it a little bit. Got a friendly roll, though. Ends up being about a 30-yard net. Wasn't pretty, but again, it got there. So Fredonia's first drive stalls out after a nice opening run.
I know. I'm not asking. I'm just doing fine.
Yeah, with them running the ball, you expect teams to catch on real quick with them trying to run the ball and then putting more people in the box. And then
Back. 1st and 10 from their own 42.
really what Fredonia should do is what they tried to do is pass on a couple downs, but you should do them early instead of
When they have to, yeah.
yeah.
So there's Whitney into the line. Gain
Friday
of,
defensive line makes
doesn't
a
get
stop
anything.
in the backfield. A loss on the play.
nice job there. They, Zach Davis, big 6'5", 270,
12.
full-grown man in the inside, made a nice play on that, and he's going to have to eat a lot of space today. Spread offense, looking to throw quick, hit him, and a nice tackle. Cotta. Right, 58, that's Cotta, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, Aiden Cotta.
Aiden
so.
Cotta with a stop on the play.
Very nice stop on a quick slant. Good throw. Showed good timing.
Great by Fredonia to be right around the ball, rally to the tackle and bring them down. I
This
know
will be
a
3rd
couple
down
weeks
and
ago
5.
when we did stuff, and especially
4-6.
last week, they didn't really wrap up in a lot of broken tackles for big gains.
3rd and 5. Shotgun. He's looking to throw. Airing it up. Oh, it was behind him. Got his hands on it, but it was been a tough catch. I got to believe they're going to punt it from here. Yes. Michael
4th down and 6.
Michael Horton's on for the Wolfpack to punt. Yeah, this is a good spot for a fake, isn't it? Yeah. We got one guy who's back. I can't see the number from here.
Neither can I. Position just right.
Yeah.
I would believe it maybe Joey Lancaster.
Davis Markel.
Oh,
Yeah, get away. There you go. All right, so they'll get it right back at the same,
Blake Buckering downs the ball
within a yard of where they
about
started
the
last time, right?
21
21,
yard
22. See if they can't get a drive started. But hey, positive. There was a stop. Fredonia had a good stop. Forced a punt. Now here we go. Let's see if we can't generate some offense.
that's the good thing. And you get one stop, you start to build momentum on defense. Hopefully, offense can take that momentum and then turn it into points, get this game even or at least
First and 10
within
Fredonia
a
at their
couple
own
of points.
22.
So Markel's in the backfield. Dowdy's in the shotgun, kind of a pistol. Twins right. He's going to hand off Davis. Another nice first down run. Hold on to it, and he's churning for a first down. Gain of about 12.
Markel Davis for the Fredonia, first down.
We just need to keep going, having first downs. That seems to be,
They're doing it by running the ball, what Fredonia's good at. And sooner or later, you would think Clymer would start stacking the box and try to slow him down at least.
just a matter of getting it right? Timing it right. So now Doty's all alone. We've got double twins. Motion. A little hand up. No, he's going to run the draw. Oh, boy. That was a good call. There was an opening and
Short gain on
just
the play.
a nice little
Tackle
play
made by
by
Troy
Troy
Chambers.
Chambers. He made a nice play. He kind of fought off that block that was, I believe it was the center had kind of turned him and was moving him, sophomore. And, Chambers just made a nice play.
On the season, Troy Chambers is one of the leading tacklers for the team with 28, and plus he has a sack and a forced fumble on the year.
Second down.
Senior leadership. There's Davis again up the middle. Fighting, battling hard. Gained about 2.
Davis on a carry.
Those are tough yards right there.
Brought down by Max Cuthbert. Third down.
Now this scoreboard says 0-1 in Fredonia.
So we got a 3rd and 6. Let's see. I don't think it's
6 yards go for the first down from their own 37-yard line.
Probably 'cause I
empty
got
backfield. Once again, Davis in motion, looking to hand him the ball. He's got it. He turns it upfield. Boy, oh boy, got nowhere. Decent play design. Now that should be an extra flag. Yes, it
Markel around
is.
the right
Yep,
side.
he got it. That'll get him a first down. You just can't finish
Stop
that
by
up.
a host of
I know
fullback
it's
players.
tempting when you're in the mix and you're dragging guys, but boy, we see that at every level. If you finish them off these days, if you do that body slam, you're going to get the call.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Yep, personal foul. It's going to be 15.
Personal foul against the Wolfpack.
It's tough. It really is tough. It's an easy call when I'm sitting up here. I know that as a player that he's just finishing off. He doesn't want to let the guy go. He wants to make sure that he's down. The whistle's blowing. He's got, as a coach, you're almost not as angry. It's not like he did something foolish. He just went.
He just finished the job.
Yeah, finished it a little too. Yeah,
Too late,
First
though.
and
Yeah.
10 Hillbillies
it was like I said, easy
from
call.
the CSP
So now we've
45-yard
got,
line.
we're back to the pistol. Handoff up the middle. David, hold on. I thought he
Looked
dropped
like
it.
he slipped.
Davis
Yeah.
on a carry.
I wasn't sure if I thought he dropped the ball maybe and fell on it. But yes,
Back
either
over
way,
to Brian
it didn't go
Gomez.
the way he wanted it.
No gain on the play.
I know later in the season and everything, especially here at the Orange Bowl, that middle where the hash marks are starting to get it tore up, and then
Yep.
you may slip. There's little ground for,
Hillbillies second
In the
down and
middle.
10.
and it may cause some errors both ways.
I mean, this is about as good as the field. I mean, with the weather the way it's been, Doty takes the draw. It's open again. That's a nut. They made that call before. He's going to be real close to the first.
About another
Nice
yard.
block by Kata. Yep, I think he's about a yard short, 3rd and 1. But that a good
Got
call.
him
It's the
down, he
same
runs up
call.
the
It
middle
worked. It
for
would have worked
first
last
down.
time, but Chambers made that nice play. So there's room there. And they seem to be finding it right up the middle, in between the tackles, obviously, but even, in between the guards.
I did notice that Dowdy is wearing the Guardian cap.
Yes. I'm not sure if that's out of an abundance of protection or if there was something that happened, but
It's from what I've seen, it's kind of rare to see high schoolers where you see it a lot of times in NFL and college, but to really have high school do it, it's
usually something came up like a concussion or a big hit or something. I don't know. I guess we should have, would have loved to have that answer because he is the only one on both sides with it. Yep.
I know you also got Joey Lancaster behind him, and then Gavin Plaza too.
Third down and 1 yard to go for the Hillbillies.
So it's not like you're hurting that quarterback if he has to go down for a play or two. It's just gonna throw a little wrench into things. And
Yeah, I mean he's running the show out there, so we don't want to see him get hurt at all. I am really surprised. There it is, nice play, first down. I'm surprised more players don't wear them or that it's not mandatory throughout. My understanding is it doesn't restrict anything. Like you don't feel it on there, you don't know it's on there. The other team can't grab it.
yeah, it's just more for a protection. If you did
Oh,
take a
Fredonia,
hit or
first down.
something, it's a little more cushion than what the normal football helmet takes.
All right, so the Hillbillies got another. It's their second earned first down. They got the penalty first down, so you got a little drive going here. Down to the 35. First down, little razzle dazzle. No,
Try to push them forward for a
Wolfpack
couple
defense
more.
stops the play at the line of scrimmage. They got
little
a second down.
misdirection, then went right back up the middle. I'm not sure with with the youth that we have in the line right now. Holding blocks and doing things that are complicated are going to be difficult because it looked like they had plenty of room. There was no penetration. They had plenty of room to make the fakes and get the handoff. But then by the time he got to the line of scrimmage, CSP people had fought off their blocks, made the play. Here we go. Cotta's back out.
Hillbillies second down and 10. Ball's on the 35-yard line.
Markel Davis, here we go. In the backfield, he's going to look for the... Oh, they better get rid of it. Got him. Oh, it didn't work. Boy, the ref took a beating on that one. Vince Joy takes a roll block.
Oh, there's the replay.
Yep.
You
Man,
can
oh,
just
man.
see CSP just pushed Dowdy right into the ref at the end.
Mm. Vince is a good guy. He'll be okay, and he'll make the kids feel okay about it too. So now we got 3rd and 12. That was one we probably should have thrown on the ground, I guess, because catching that
You lost 2 yards.
Yeah.
Third down and 12 here.
It's 2 down territory, obviously, so they don't have to get it all in this one play.
But you want to be at least 4th and 1, 4th and 2, where it's a lot more manageable.
There you go. Well, they got half of it. So now a big 4th and 6. Clock is running. We're down to 54-53. We'll get one more play in before the quarter.
Hayden Rotsky with the reception.
It's even a little long. It might be 4th and 7.
This will be
believe it's
4th down
fourth
and
and
7 for the Hillbillies.
Little different look. We've got Ronsky now back in, and he's in the backfield. Oh, boy. He needs to get rid of that. Yeah. We got a flag. We got an incomplete. Is there anybody? Let's see.
Oh, there's the flag for intentional grounding.
Yeah, I was
most
looking
likely.
for a receiver somewhere. It's not really going to... I think, certainly could sell that on. I was going to throw the ball, and I was getting tackled, so it went array. Let's see. Here we go. He's fighting his way through. Yeah, he got hit. I mean, I think you could make the case easily that his arm got hit. Are they going to take it?
I do believe they did take it. Or they could decline it too, and then those turnovers and downs too.
Well, it is a loss. It's a penalty with loss of down, isn't it? Well, you lose the
Loss
play.
of down on the play.
Yeah, so
Intentional grounding against the
so
Hillbillies.
it's going to be the yards and the turnover. Because intentional grounding, you lose that, you don't get the play over.
Wolfpack 1st and 10.
All right, well, at least an encouraging drive for
Ball
the
near the
Hillbillies.
40-yard
Got
line.
several first downs and moved down the field. Here we go, back at it. Little bubble screen. He's got some room. Nice tackle, but gain of 9. That was Cameron Einig.
Donovan Downey with the stop on the play.
And we've got the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, we've got
That's the end of the first quarter.
the Clymer, Sherman,
CSP 8,
Panama,
Hillbillies
Wolfpack
nothing.
8, and the Fredonia Hillbillies 0. What do you think of what's your take on the first quarter?
A lot closer than you would think. Obviously it started with the ball that CSP kicked off. Fredonia fumbled on the 22-yard line, and then CSP went right down the 20 yards and scored. Got the 2-point because of an offsides penalty on the extra point. But Fredonia slowly built momentum on that last one until they're trying to be, I feel like, a little too cute. It could be a screenplay on the turnover and downs, but it seems like CSP is getting pressure
Fredonia Football
easily
Club.
off the edge.
Yes,
Raffle.
they are. Yeah.
Tonight's winner in the first quarter is Claire Abensheim.
And to
Yeah,
me,
Dowdy has not had
Claire
time to just sit
Abensheim,
there and
if
take a
you're,
look and
here,
make a
we have
throw.
an envelope for you.
and to me,
If not, we
it
have a phone
also
number.
seems like CSP is not respecting the pass as much.
Right.
So they're kind of sitting there like, okay, we're going to stop the run, make you beat us by the arm.
So here they got a 2nd and 1. Give it to Whitney. He bounces outside. They got to have some contain. He's got room. No, not big. We got a penalty. Something behind the play
Whitney
happened.
around the right side of the line. Flag on the play.
Holding. Looks like a hold on CSP. So, boy, 2nd and 1.
Block in the back.
2nd and 1. They get a chance. They get a nice first down running, but it's all gonna get called back. Now, if that's a spot foul, wait, where are they going with it? They haven't marked it off yet. I would have thought that would have been more. It was in the backfield. It should be a spot foul of 10 yards.
After they step off the penalty, 2nd down and 8 yards.
The bubble screen again. Nice tackle. Nice tackle by Davis.
Davis on a tackle.
And Cameron Enoch, who I think, well, you know your
Injury
stats,
on
but
the
I
field.
think he's their number 1 receiver.
Timeout.
Yeah.
He dropped. He went down hard.
On the season, he has 14 catches, 222 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow.
And last week when they played Clymer, Chautauqua Lake Westfield Brockton, he led the team with 5 catches, 82 yards.
Yeah, what is it? 14 for how many? 220, you said?
222 so almost 16 yards
I was
a
going to
catch.
say that's more than 15. I was doing the math in my head real quick, but yeah. Now he's just had a couple catches for very few yards with these little bubble screens. So he's up. That's good to see. He's walking off. Maybe just a stinger. Boy, these guys don't wear pads anymore, do they?
No. Not like the old days where
Yeah,
you had the
pad
neck
it up.
roll and everything.
Right. So we got a 3rd and 3 after all that we get him off the mini injury timeout.
3rd and 3 for the Wolfpack.
Blake Enoch, I'm not sure it's his brother. Oh, no, it's Blake Beckernick. I'm sorry. I was looking at is in for the junior in for him. We got a motion. Hand off inside to Whitney. Oh, with some help. They're going to stop him. So I believe the spot's going to have him short by half a yard. Big 4th down. I assume in this spot
Rizzo,
of
one
the
of the
field,
defenders
they're
on the
right at
play.
the 50-yard line that they're going to
They bring up
go.
a 4th down. Less than a yard to go.
This is one of those times that they could try and get you to jump off sides and take a timeout if they really want to, but you've seen quite a bit in this level. They're a little more gutsy on going for it.
Fredonia's, yeah. Boy, I think here we go. Got to pack it in because you know it's just coming right up the middle. Quarterback sneak. Oh, he's got it. Uh-oh. That's a little crazy. Boy, I want to see that again. I don't know why they don't blow that whistle, but I guess
The touchdown.
if he's not down, they don't blow it. They got to finish the play. I think that
They never really stop forward momentum
that's
either.
true.
And
Yep.
offensive line.
Wow.
Here it is. Going pushing. Looked like Fredonia had 2 guys trying to push back out of 4 or 5
Right.
of CSP's offense linemen.
Just crazy. That is a microcosm. There should have been 10 guys swarming that ball right there, right? I mean, it's slowed down. Red meat. There he is. Go get him. And they just assume that he's going down with the other guys, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone with a 50-yard touchdown on 4th and short.
CSP takes a timeout.
Interesting. I guess first half timeouts aren't that important. As they go up 14-0, they call a timeout on the extra point.
On that last play, the quarterback there ran for 51 yards on that play, and that's what I'm sure the coaches for Fredonia are telling them. Like, hey, you got to swarm to the ball. You got to stop forward momentum. I get the play isn't blown dead, but you still have to sort of finish.
I mean, until you hear that whistle, you got to play hard. And like I said, there's 8 of the guys that, as you said, there's 2 on 5. There's 8 of the guys that are watching this play that absolutely had a chance to get in there. It's not like this was a quick hit that just took off. I mean, he was grinding, and then he popped out of the grind, and
when you looked at it, it was a simple QB sneak, and
can't be any simpler, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to kick it now, or no? They're going for it. Shotgun.
Copy that.
Once they get into the once they get the forward push going, Fredonia's had
Extra point
little
is
hope
good.
to stop it. So at the 10:43 mark, 10:38 of the first quarter, 10:43 of the second quarter, CSP scores. So we stand at 16-0.
CSP had about a minute, little less than 2 minutes time possession on that drive. And it looked like Fredonia was just about to stop him until that last play, and then
You were talking about the momentum swing of they had a nice little drive that ended up getting nothing, and then, okay, so let's complement that with defense, and they have them held down to a 4th down. Heck, even if they get the first down, at least they made them grind and go back to work on it. But all of a sudden they just watched him run 45 of the 51 yards for a touchdown. They're teeing it up. Who's back? Let's see. Markel Davis and Caden Rizzo. We got kind of a couple
Markel
of ups.
Davis and Caden Rizzo back
Now,
there.
what
Receive
kind of
that
kick we going to get? We've had a squibber, and then we've had the high kick, and there's just a normal catch it, please. Here we go. Oh boy, run to your blocks. That's a case of north and south would have been a little bit better advice, I think. I don't know why he made that little move, but there was nothing but white over there.
Okay, Rizzo on return.
There was 4 guys swarming off the edge, coming around and slowly coming, and their guys beat the blocks. They were coming down, and then it was sort of tough to run north and south because
Hillbillies
you already
first
had
and
3
10 from
guys
their own 20
right
yard
on
line.
him.
So here they are at the 20. First and 10. Really looking to get something going if they're going to make us, ouch, gain to nothing.
Play is stopped in the backfield by Matt Redlecki.
So we got Bennett Shepard in the game
Hillbillies
now.
second down and 10.
Empty back. Oh, no. What do we got back there? Oh, we got a inside fullback looking to block. Help him out. Nice play. Come on, drive it. So that's a first down. Nice little easy peasy pat throw and catch. I saw interesting.
Fredonia
Fredonia
Lincoln with the reception.
put what I would call, I guess it looked like a fullback. If we see that
Near
again,
Fredonia first down.
looking into the backfield, they recognized what we've recognized, which is that CSP is just flushing Doty the minute he gets the ball. So they added an extra blocker, and it
That is a
sure did
Fredonia
help
first
out.
down.
So another first down for Fredonia. Got to stack those first, I guess, but got to get in the end zone soon.
And that's really all Fredonia's done so far is get a couple first downs, and then the pressure
and
from
10 from
CSP
their
on
own
the edge is
30-yard line.
getting to Dowdy, which makes things tough when you're 3rd and long.
Downey with the carry.
Boy, he got 2 or 3 yards out of nothing right there.
Brought down by Dan Redlecki.
I'm not sure he wasn't going to hand that ball off, but the snap was too high. Because he had to go way up for the snap. By the time he got it, the man in motion, who he's handed off to several times, was already by him.
Looked like what they ran a couple times on that second drive, that they're gaining
Second
momentum
down
was
and 7.
handed off on a jet
On the
sweep.
Hillbilly
Yep.
33
A
yard
sweep
line.
of some
Second
sort.
and 7. He's under center for a change. Straight handoff. Gain in 1, maybe. 2. Oh, no.
Markel Davis on a carry.
Take it down to third
Number 9
and,
and-
third and a
defenders
long
out of
3
play.
or a short 4, I guess we'd call it. Now, I got to believe at this point, between the score, the game, the situation, this field, that it's 2-down territory. As long as there's no tragedy on this play, even if they get 2 or 3 yards, you know,
Third down
might
and
as well.
4.
It's not like the punter's getting a big. There we go. Oh, I thought he had a cut up. Nice job. Got to the first down, I believe. Yep.
Markel Davis around the right side for a
Oh, maybe not. I thought he had.
Fredonia
I
first
thought he was
down.
on the other side of the. Yeah, it has to be, right? He's on the other side of the. He went down on the other side of the line. Oh, boy, that's a bad spot. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Okay.
I was just to say, it looked like the
He was-
marker right just past the first down on the other side.
Well, another first down. Nice little move by
Hillbillies, first and
Davis
10.
on that to
Ball
bounce
on
it
their own
outside.
40-yard line.
That looked like a play that Dowdy should have pulled and maybe
Markel
would have had a
Davis on
little
the carry.
more clear
Gavin
space to
Bertzinowski,
run.
One of the defenders on the play.
Yeah, it's they're just CSP swarms so well. I mean, that one I think that it looked like Davis got tackled from behind because he bounced and they kept coming. So now we got an empty backfield. Trips to the no, we got double twins. Oh, what do we got? Timeout,
Fredonia.
Fredonia. So 6:42 on a big 2nd and 8, and Fredonia didn't like what they saw, so they called a timeout. Once again, first quarter timeouts are, or first half timeouts are about getting it right. Clock management isn't quite as important, and right now, Fredonia is all about getting it right, right? It's the clock management, who cares? We just want to make sure we get the right play at the right time and get it in there. So we'll see what they cook up after this timeout.
I feel like this is almost a desperation drive to kind of get yourself into the game again.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll be down 8-ish if they get the 2 points. But it's one of those things, like, it feels like you're out of it, but you're still close enough where you can still have your game plan and keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit it right on the head with the desperation drive. Normally, 16 to nothing in the first half isn't desperation time, but the fact that they haven't been scoring a lot of points, that they are susceptible to CSP scoring, and they'll make some mistakes. So I think you're right. This is a drive. Not only do they want to score, but I think they want to hold on to it for another few minutes. I got to believe at this point, and I'm not sure you're keeping this. I usually do, and I just didn't today. But I got to believe Fredonia's got time of possession. Big deal, but I mean, I got to believe they got the time of possession right now. So we got the extra blocker. Yeah. See, look at where Davis is. He's really just an extra blocker on the pass. Nice play. So it appears coaching staff has recognized that, hey, they're getting after our guy. So they took Davis, and instead of putting him behind Doty where he normally would be, they moved him right up into that gap to try to slow down. It looks like
3rd down and 2.
Matthew Redlicki, and Chambers again are both over on this side. Now we don't have him now. We got an empty backfield, double twins. They're coming. Oh, look at nice call. First down.
Plus a couple more with the line pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got another 7 yards.
No, that was it. Yeah, because I'll tell you, if God willing it wasn't a pass, they had both ends were crashing hard. So come out of the timeout, got a first down, a couple of plays, always good to see. Here we are, we're now still got 5.5 minutes left.
And this is a drive where Fredonia slowly got the first down. They have a total of 3 on this drive alone. I think it equals just as much as what they had all game.
Oh, you gotta get there, yeah. Tyler Johnson, no. Let's see, 14. Ryan Johnson.
Play stopped in the backfield by Gavin Burchanowski.
Making the block, and you can't see it's just they just got the ball out there too quick, and he wasn't able to get there in time, so it was a sitting duck.
And then, from my point of view, it looked like there
Hillbillies 2nd down and 11.
Looked like number 14 there, Ryan Johnson had the block, one of the 3, but the other 2 were going to swarm and stop him for the loss.
Look this him now. Look at you're all right. It'll shorten up that 2nd down. Take a look at this defensive formation, and you had brought it up earlier. They have they've got the 2 besides the 2 cornerbacks. Everybody's up in the box. They got a safety at about 10 yards, but really nothing in the middle of the field. I'd be surprised if they don't use that slot receiver and maybe slant him over the middle, or run one deep to pull the safety and slant the other side across.
This will be a 2nd down and 6.
And if you look at it right now, they have 4 defensive linemen and almost 4 linebackers.
Yeah, they're
right
way
on.
up. Oh, they're up. That's going nowhere.
But I noticed last week watching as a
Markel Davis
guest,
taken down by
let's put it that way,
CSP defenders.
Portville Olean was running a lot of cover 1, which means they don't really respect the pass as much, and they're going to try and stop you running the ball. And
Third down and 6 here. Ball's about on the 40-yard line. Timeout, Fredonia.
Big third down. They want to make sure they get it right. Once again, 3.5 left, 3:41 to be exact. There's a lot of young. I'm just doing a little. I'm looking up and down the line. There's a lot of young guys on that field. Looks like Aiden Ronsky going in for Davis for this next play.
They got 12 seniors, Fredonia does this year. From watching here, it doesn't look like they have many playing. Now, we don't know if the status is, if they're injured or what's going on.
Right, we know
with
some
them.
of them are. Right, you know, if you look up and down, there's been. But
Thank you, and a round of applause, please, for Applebee's for the putting on the team dinner tonight. Hillbillies, third down and 6.
Ronsky behind Dowdy in the shotgun.
41-yard line.
Twins left. Colin Luce all alone out here. Ronsky with the ball, running hard. I think he's going to get, I think he's got it with the spot. First down. Whistle's blowing, boys. There you go.
Ronsky picks up the Fredonia.
So
first
Ronsky
down.
hasn't gotten many touches today. Usually he's a workhorse, but just got himself a nice 10-yard, roughly. What was it? What'd you get on that? 9, 10?
I got 7.
Oh, all right. First down. Good news. And it's at the 35. So clock is running with 3:15 to go. Fredonia doing what they were
Push it
supposed to
10,
do, milking this
34
clock.
yard
Now
line.
they just got to finish. Fakes the pitch. Oh, boy. Nice move by Duddy. He's got room. Oh, he's got to get by a guy. That was a stumbling, bumbling, nice run.
Donovan Dowdy.
That's just a case of,
Improvising.
well, yeah. And
You could see the DN crashing. Good
Dowdy's
block
run for
from
good
the
for the
other guy
Fredonia.
to kind of
First
seal it
down.
off so Dowdy could take that back edge and get what he got.
left tackle's a sophomore, Dowdy, Logan Dowdy, and he put up a decent block, but that was a big fella that was coming around the turn and just
First
kind
and
of lost
10
him.
from
But
the 25-yard line.
his brother bailed him
CSP.
out on that one. So now we got Davis back in the backfield. Pitch to Davis around the left side. Oh, boy. See, the problem is that came from the inside. That was just great pursuit. Somebody missed a block early. And,
Brian Gomez into the backfield for a short loss. on the play.
Brian Gomez just shot through there and made a play. Got to slow that guy down to give your running back a chance. So that's a loss of 2.
Fredonia's really milking this
Oh,
drive. They have a 13-play drive and almost over 9 minutes of possession just on this drive alone.
I mean, it's a positive. It's got to get.
Second down and 12 for
I shouldn't say
Fredonia.
it's got to get in the end zone. At least
Ball's
this
on
would
the
get some of that
27 yard
momentum.
line.
Yeah. Empty backfield. No. Couldn't that be motion? Davis did. I think if he had just kept going, he would probably have been okay. But once he made that jerky move and then stopped. But I think he's got a right to move. And, I'll tell you, when you're a grinded out offense like Fredonia's, any little penalty really hurts. That's going to put him into an empty backfield. Twins,
Second down and 12 yards for the Hillbillies here.
second down about 17.
Check that. Second and 17. Around 32-yard
Motion.
line.
Looks, that little jet sweep they run. Nope. Doty's looking. Oh, boy. See, once again, that didn't come from the inside. That came from the outside. He might have had a shot but CSP's doing a nice job of pursuing and flying around. So now we got a minute left. They got what? Fredonia has one timeout, I believe. They called two.
Yeah, I got one
Donovan
timeout.
Dowdy on the keeper. No gain on the play. It'd be third down.
And I guess they're not going to call it because they're going to air it out here. If they catch the ball, if they make a positive gain, they got to throw the ball downfield at this point, right? We got Caden Rizzo over here in the slot. He's got a one-on-one. He's going to get the ball. Oh, boy, catch the ball. Clock stops with 35 seconds
Incomplete
left.
pass. This will bring up fourth down.
Well, at this point, you can't do anything. I mean, you might as well heave it. At worst, call it a punt, call it an interception, call it, whatever, however it works out. But we got Twins way out here. He's got to get up on the line. Oh, they're okay? Okay. If he gets the first, oh, nope. Oh, boy. So, nice little positive play, but it's going to be turnover on downs.
Wolfpack will take over on downs.
With 28 seconds left. And encouraging, I mean, how many, what did it end up being? 14 play drive, did you say?
16.
16 play drive. Very encouraging. I mean, they ate up a ton of clock. That's, keeps the CSP offense off the field. So, boy, if they can do that, but they got to be able to finish. And again, one mistake, that motion penalty, you're grinding out when you're doing 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards. You can't afford
First and
to
10 for the
give up
Wolfpack. Ball's on their own 20
a penalty of any kind or make a mistake. So they're in the shotgun. No, the pistol. Curious what they're going to do. They're going to look to heave it downfield, it looks like.
Carrie Fix. You're our next winner on the Fredonia football raffle. You can come
So
up
they're
to
looking
the
at
announcer's
good
booth
coverage
to
by
get an
Fredonia
envelope,
downfield.
or
That was
you can call her. Carrie Fix.
truly a coverage play. He flushed him out and wasn't much there, so he ran out of bounds. He'll have a 2nd and 8, although that's irrelevant with the 17 seconds. They got to beat a big chunk if they're going to try to get it in the end zone. So they're running a little bubble screen. Oh, boy, he's got nice tackle. Dowdy came in and just wrapped him up, and that'll get us to 10 seconds. Are they calling a timeout? Yep.
Yeah, they got 2 left. Well, now 1, but they had 2 left on this drive. I was thinking if they got something on that first down, little heave, something midfield, they'll call it, save another 10, 15 seconds. But they ran out of bounds, busted play, kind of didn't get anywhere, so
Right.
they didn't.
But they still have the one, so if they do heave it down or get a penalty or something like that, they can always call another. They have their one timeout and take a shot because they're not happy with 16-0 right now. They know what, hey, they just had a tough loss last week on a come from behind win. This is tough because you hate to go into too much of a prevent because once they got some real good runners and once they get moving, they're going to be tough to tackle. So
Still a first down and 10.
let's see, we got a 4-man rush. He's sitting back into the zone. He's got a little bit of time. He's throwing it deep. Oh boy, he's got a guy.
Oh, he completed
Look
that
at that. Yeah, he had him all. I mean,
Ooh, that'd be close with time.
they're going to call it time. Oh, time's up. No. Did they get the timeout?
Look at the replay here, Greg.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, we don't have the clock on it, though, but. It's too bad yeah.
You had Caden Rizzo and Ryan Johnson on that coverage. And
But that was a beautiful ball, and you could just see he in stride was running. What did he put up there? He put up a finger like he wants one or two. I guess it doesn't really matter. They're not going to run more than a play now anyway, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe put one on just to. I'm a little surprised. I mean, I guess somebody was paying attention because I didn't look up at the clock until it was 0. Yeah, that's, I'm sure, just enough to.
looks like they're at the 15.
Yep. One play. Boy, it was just such a nicely thrown ball. I mean, he hit him in stride. Kind of looked like it was the other shoulder. I thought he was running for a over the left shoulder pass. The ball came over the right. I think the defense was also looking at that left shoulder and kind of overplaying a little. And when
First
he
down,
turned,
CSP.
all of a sudden it was
Ball's
open.
on the
So
15-yard line.
here we go. Fredonia going to call their timeout now. Well, after last time out, Fredonia had a couple of real nice plays, so hopefully they've got the scheme and they got the plan. Something's going on. But boy, tough. You give up plays like that. I just feel like it took Fredonia, 16 plays and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get that far.
But here we are.
And they just turn around and go boom with one pass. Yeah.
And I think that from what I've seen this year, that's what Fredonia was sort of lacking, is those big plays that kind of make their offense a little more unpredictable, and got to have that defense played two different ways.
So they made some kind of a substitute. They brought Colin Luce in
1 second
at the
left
last
in the half.
minute.
First and 10.
Looks like he's going man to man with the
Ball,
wide
15
receiver
yard
on the far right. They're in a open backfield. Twins. He's looking to throw. Flushed and incomplete. That's going to be it.
That's the half.
So, boy, at a minute and a half into the game, CSP's up by 8. A minute and a half into the second quarter, they're up by 16. Then Fredonia seemingly took over and controlled the ball for almost the entire quarter. I mean, what do we have? 4 possessions in the whole half, or 5? I mean, it could be that many.
5 possessions.
5 possessions, yeah. And that, just a wonderful drive that they put together to get down the field. And then just, like I said, when you're a grinded out team, man, one mistake, one penalty, one is just going to make it so tough to overcome. So, all right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes and do a little bit of a recap. We'll get some stats and get ready for the big second half. Thank you, Jackson. we're back getting ready for the second half. We got, boy, Cody's got some wild stats that we're going to get to in just a second. But first, I want to make sure that we say thank you to our staff out here: Trent Krenzer, James Fagan, Eric Johnson, Anthony Derby, Jacob Bird. Obviously, Chip is always hovering and running the show, making sure all of his team works. And Jackson Hickey producing today from the booth, running the show, putting on the replay. So thanks, Jackson, and thanks to everybody. We certainly couldn't do it without you guys, and I know it takes a lot of moving parts. And we got a lot of angles. We got a lot of cameras. This isn't just a one shot, you know. So Fredonia's very fortunate to have you guys there, and very fortunate to have Chip running the show. So we appreciate it. Also, I wanted to, it's very nice. The student body's got a pink out going tonight for breast cancer awareness. Near and dear to my heart. Our 11-day power play team, puts a lot of time and energy into raising some money and bringing awareness. So it's nice to see the kids taking it to heart and paying attention. So, Cody, what do we got? Tell me about these stats.
For Clymer, Sherman, Panama, they went 5 of 8 passing, 79 yards, and then 66 rushing for the team. So, total of 145 yards in the first half for Clymer, Sherman, Panama. But the shocking portion of this is they gained 1 first down the whole half.
Yeah, 1 earned first down is crazy. I was shocked by it, but not when. Do you have time of possession by any chance? I mean, we could probably
6 minutes.
Yeah,
for Clymer, Sherman.
Right. Fredonia dominated the time of possession. Again, useless stat if you're down 16-0, but by dominating time of possession, they also kept them off the field. 1 first down is crazy. They had the big. It was a 4th down, and they went. Well, it all opened up with the fumbled kickoff. So now they get it right there on the down close and punch it in. So didn't earn many yards, much time, much anything there. The next score came on that 4th and goal when they ran the tush push, and all of a sudden he popped out of the pack and went. It was a 51-yard run, but about 45 of it was after he popped out of the pack and just took off. There was nobody left to chase him down, so no first down there. So I guess that big pass at the end was probably the only true first down.
That's what I ended up having.
Yeah,
was that
we might have missed one, but I don't think so. Very nice. Yeah, crazy.
For Fredonia, well, going back to CSP, they had 4 possessions in the first half.
Okay.
And in the first half for Fredonia, they had 3 possessions, but controlled the ball for 18 minutes.
Boy.
But they didn't get anything out of it.
Well,
no score, nothing. They ended up with 7 of 11 for 33 yards for passing. And 68 yards rushing, so 101 total yards for Fredonia in the first half.
So when you're going to have 18, did you say minutes?
Yes.
18 minutes of possession and 100 yards. You are taking your time. You are grinding it out, 3 yards, 2 yards, 6 yards, 1 yard. You're just doing the least you can to keep that clock moving and keep those first down markers moving. So you cannot afford a mistake. You can't afford one bad play that loses 4 or 5 yards. You can't afford a penalty. And I think that's what we saw. Fredonia had a nice drive going. Then they had that 5-yard motion penalty. And all of a sudden they just they're not equipped to be the team that comes back from a, 3rd and 17 or something like that.
I do know on the 3rd possession, right before turnover on downs, I believe, yes.
Yep.
They had the ball for almost 9 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long. We knew that was a long drive.
And they gained 5 first downs on that drive alone. So 5 out of the 7 came from that 1 possession.
Yeah, that was the entire quarter. I mean, just and ended up being on downs. I don't think. Well, what was the? What was their passing yards?
Fredonia's?
Yeah,
33 yards.
So 33 yards on 7 completions.
Yes. So not even five
Right.
yards of completion.
I don't think they've thrown the ball. Have they? I'm trying to think if they even attempted a pass more than 5 yards down the field.
They completed 2 around 8-9 yards. I have 10 yards.
I don't think they threw it though. I think he caught it and ran. Is my point? Is they that one nice little screen, they got a first down on. But I like I said, I don't think they've challenged the middle of the field at all with the passing game. Whether that's by design because they don't have the scheme or the players or they don't think they can do it, or it just hasn't gone that way because they're taking what's given. But we do know that Dowdy doesn't have much time. I mean, they actually went what I thought was a real smart move in moving that half back up to give him an extra blocker. But here we go. We're ready to start the second half. Let's see. I mean, certainly it's been it hasn't been the most exciting game, right? I mean, it's been a slow, slog-it-out game, but there's a weird kick. They're going to fall on it. Boy, it looks like he just missed it a little bit and kicked the tee instead.
We'll call it an onside.
Yeah. All right.
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that.
So they're going to get it at the 42. So really good field. Their best field position. Their best drive start, other than I guess they got it on the 10-yard line. So we'll see what they come out fresh and do, and see what kind of adjustments got made. Now, right off the bat, we've got. No, they can't do that. They run a guy out of the huddle to the. Anyway, 3 wide right. We got a motion. Giving it to the sophomore up to nothing. Very nice hit. They got to finish. See, there's a good example. Davis came up and made a great little hit, but the Whitney stayed on his feet and could have gone again. You got to finish him off.
Going back,
good start, a 0, no gain. Good
No
start.
gain on a play. Second down and 10 for the Wolfpack.
In the first half, they didn't finish, especially on that tush push.
Yes.
They came through the hole, and obviously that made the score 18 or 16 at that point. But
There's a quick little nothing there, but out of sync now. So White's going to look. He's over at the bench coming in. They're going to have 3rd and 10. So here's a momentum builder. Again, we talked about that. The drive that was the almost had to drive.
Incomplete pass will bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the
The word
Wolfpack.
you used was perfect. And
desperation.
desperation, yes. It was and they kind of succeeded in it. And they didn't score, but now here we go again. We got to see if we can stop him right off the bat. A lot of time. Oh, he's open. Right. Well, I guess that's the big play once
Kevin
again.
Burchanowski,
That was
Kevin
right in the middle of the field,
Burchanowski.
too.
Yeah.
57
wide
yards
open.
for the
They gave
touchdown.
him, I would think that if he's going to catch that ball, they should have enough guys to tackle him if he's going to be that open. But yeah, there it is again. And once he got it, it was just off to the races. Boy, that takes the wind out of the sails. They stopped down to a 3rd and 10. And it really came down to, boy, he had a lot of time to throw. I mean, no one bothered White on that. So they're going for 2 again.
Wolfpack trying for 2.
Easy. So they're 24.
And it's good.
It's ironic. So the first quarter they scored at 10:38. The second quarter they scored at 10:43. The third quarter they scored at 10:33. So they've shown in each of the quarters a quick strike capacity, get their score, and then Fredonia's held the ball and done nothing with it except for a nice drive. So I guess that's.
If you look at,
They can't
especially
take
on
it.
that drive, it was a minute 22,
Right.
and they went about, what was it, 58 yards.
Well, 42, yeah, 58 yards.
And then that came off of that one
And
touchdown.
I was going to
pass.
say, it was 58 yards on the last play because it was 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they stuffed the run,
Yep.
for no gain, and then they
Incomplete pass.
incomplete pass. So on 3rd and 10, they gave up a 58-yard touchdown
Right.
throw.
Crazy.
And what we were talking about right at half was with CSP, they had 1 total first down.
Still don't have a first down.
No.
I mean, still didn't. You know,
That was right
obviously-
there.
Right.
It was
Right.
one big.
So there. Let's see. Kicking it. That's.
That's out of bounds.
No, it isn't. Oh, gosh darn it. He got so nonchalant. That ball got rolling slowly. I don't understand why he wasn't more, there wasn't more urgency. He kind of just watched it roll. I think he thought it might be going out of bounds, but you can't assume that, especially with the crazy football. Now Fredonia's way back on their 7 or 8 yard line with a drive start.
On the 8-yard line, so they have to go 92 yards.
Their special
Just
teams,
to-
yeah.
First down and 8.
Get back
for the
into this
Hillbillies.
game.
First down and
Their
10 for the
kick
Hillbillies
return
on the
team has
8-yard line.
really been a problem today. So let's see. There's a nice little one. Are we good? I felt like we disconnected or something. Oh, there. Okay, got
It
it.
was just me.
Yep. That's
Markel
fine.
Davis up the middle.
So Davis
Pick up a
for
couple yards.
4 yards. Got him out of the hole a little bit, but again, that's what they're doing. 4 yards, 4 yards. They cannot afford a mistake. They got to keep grinding away. They're certainly in
Second
three
down
down,
and 6.
3 down territory now. So Doty's under center.
Ball's on a 12-yard line.
Davis got the ball. He's going to pound it in. And maybe a yard. I'd say maybe two.
2.
Yep. So yeah,
Davis on
they're
the carry.
grinding. They're grinding here.
Short game.
And here you are, 3rd and 6 on your own 15.
I'd love to see him challenge it in the middle of the field or downfield
Push
a little
it,
bit.
push it a little downfield, get them
Yeah.
guessing. But as
Third
we were
down and
touching
long,
at
3 for the
half,
Hillbillies.
Doughty didn't have that time to throw
No,
it
and look at
down.
there they come. There's the one we look for. Got him. Hey, geez, nice call, coach. That's going to be an 85, 86 yarder.
86 yarders.
Yep, that gets him back into it. I mean, at
Jay
least
Rizzo for the long
some
Fredonia
positive-
touchdown.
That was right on cue, too, that we were talking.
Well, I mean, you've been pointing it out that they've been moving up, and that box is so tight, and they came hard. I mean, they actually blitzed a linebacker, and it floated a little on Doty. He was so open that even with a little bit of a float piece, he was getting hit as he threw it.
You could tell by the receiver it was a little underthrown because
Yes.
he had to slow up.
Yes, but
Come
he had
back
so
for
much
it.
space. Yeah. So, yeah, Caden
Hillbillies
Rizzo
going
with the
for
big
2.
touchdown. Got to go for 2, right? They're going to try to match him. Oh, boy. Nope. CSP just does such a nice job of pursuing. I mean, I think, again, he got tackled from behind. He was being patient and looking for the hole, and guys are coming flying from the backside. So they're either not getting hit or just CSP
We have
is
a winner
just
for the
really
50-50
aggressive.
raffle. Get your tickets out
But
for the 50-50 raffle.
with 8:58 to go in the third quarter, Fredonia gets on the board, and we're at 24-6. And at least, that's a good start.
Next
This
number
young
is
team
243
now,
1695.
now if they can, maybe get a stop, right? Get a stop.
243 1695.
Yeah, hopefully that
That's
long
your number.
pass for
Bring your
86
ticket up to the
yards
booth.
sparked
Oh, he had your money.
something into the team. And you could tell the crowd was a little more into it once he broke free. And they kind of knew he was going to waltz in the touchdown. But hopefully that offensive possession there translates to defense, get another third
Yep.
third stop.
You know, and Fredonia could use a turnover. I mean, if they, you know, they turned it over and it was an easy score, you know, they could use one more possession. So here we go with the kick, and much better kick this time. Of course, right to big hole right there. Oh, there. Whew. Boy.
Donovan Dowdy with the carry.
Dowdy is going to be in the hot tub tonight because he is playing offense, defense, special teams, making tackles, you know, chasing them down. Yeah, he's got a lot of miles on that body today. So they'll start on their own 41, 40, yeah, we'll call it a 41.
First and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
Identical to the first possession.
Mm-hmm. Whitney looking for a gap. Oh. Dowdy with another tackle.
Donovan Dowdy brings down Sawyer Whitney.
It's a gain of 8, 7 long, you know, certainly manageable. We got a, you know, getting
Second down
shotgun,
and 4 from the 48-yard line.
double twins. Whitney again. So that's either going to be a hold or some kind of a horse collar. Nope, hold on CSP. So that'll push them back.
Holding on the Wolfpack.
With this penalty, it doesn't seem like there was many penalties called in that first half. I believe there was maybe 4 total. You had that motion.
Yeah.
Blocking the back on
Penalty
the
brings the
return
ball
time.
back to the 40-yard
Personal
line.
foul on CSP. There was a personal foul that when he
Second
tackled
down
him,
and 12.
you know, dragged him down. So yeah, not too much. There was another hold somewhere. I should have kept. Yeah, I think Fredonia might have only had the illegal motion. There we go. I got it. I was going to say that. Yeah. So we got a 2nd and 13. Looks for the bubble screen. Uh-oh, a lot of room out there. Good decent recovery. I mean, it was still a gain of 10. Got back their penalty. That could have been. I thought he was going to bounce that wide because it looked like that's where the space was. But Fredonia funneled it back in.
I was going to say, from looking at that play, there was two or three blockers, and there was one Fredonia guy out there. So
it looked ugly to start.
You got to give credit to Fredonia a little bit
Third
for
down for
railing to
Wolfpack.
the ball, even
Yep.
though
4
you
yards
still
away
had
from the
9 yards on
48-yard
that
line.
play.
No,
but
you're right. Yeah, there was a lot of room there if they don't hustle out. All right, so we got rolling this way. He's looking to throw deep. Oh, he's going for him again. Oh! There was
almost picked up. There's a flag on a play.
roughing the passer.
Oh,
Against the
no.
Hillbillies.
Yep. My rule on roughing the passer is if I don't see it, it's probably real because once I look away, if that guy goes down after that, so yeah, that was boy a big stop, and here we go. We're going to go back to now those are the penalties that you just can't have.
And they just stopped them on 3rd down, too.
Right.
It would have been 4th
Right.
and 4. Now they give them another 15 yards, which...
Right. Swings them, everything about it, and again, those are the penalties,
First and 10 for the
undisciplined penalties
Wolfpack.
you just can't have.
Ball on the Fredonia 38-yard line.
We Vince got a timeout. Something's up. Is it a spot question? I mean, why would they stop before? It must be a spot question. Looks like they got it, though. They're going to wind it up. Here we go.
1st and 10.
Oh, that's a face mask.
There's 3 flags on the play for it, too.
Yeah. We don't, yeah. So now we're going to get 30 yards on this drive just on unsportsmanlike penalties. Face mask at least is a reaction penalty as opposed to a discipline penalty. But yeah, as much as the inverse is true, right? If, as I said, Fredonia drives the ball the way that they run their offense, they can't afford to make a mistake.
They did 2
And
costly
now
ones.
we look at the other way, right? The way they play defense, they're just hanging on,
Step
trying
off
to
the
hold
penalty.
in, stop the big play, and
1st down and
2 big
10 from the
penalties just
19
moves
yard
them
line.
right down the field. Oh, we haven't seen this yet, but wow, what a nice run. Bad tackle, touch. Is he in? Nope. He's going to be about the 5. He made 2 really nice moves in there to read the defense and bounce to the open spot. Can we get that one again, Jackson? Here we go. Watch. Yeah, look at he finds a little hole, bounce. Kind of
Another
dips and then
bounce.
another bounce, breaks a tackle. Yeah, that was a really
and
nice.
goal. Ball's on the
really
7
nice
and then
run.
got shoved out of bounds.
Yeah. So we're at a 5, 6 yard line. 6 yard line, it looks like. Boy, they have not stopped that play on an extra point, on a all night when they're near the goal line.
Sorry, Whitney with the touchdown.
So that drive was I mean, gosh, as you're doing your stats, it's not like,
2:10. 2
Yeah.
minutes, 10 seconds.
and 30 yards just on penalties.
Yes.
So you're started at the 41, 42.
You had that 10
Yeah,
holding penalty.
hurt them. Yep.
They got 9 yards off of that, but you also had the roughing the passer penalty, which they gave them 10 yards after, or 15 yards after that play.
Yep.
And then the next play, you had a face mask when they were running that ball. So they're slowly stopping them, but
Matt Thieves.
self-inflicted
You're our
wounds
next
kind
winner
of
Killed
made
them.
that.
Football
Killed them.
Club raffle.
So just
Matt
yeah,
Thieves. You can go up to the booth.
we got
We're gonna call you at home on your cell.
they teased us a little bit. Fredonia teased us, got us to got to score in and feeling good here. Let's get a stop, and then, like I said, just imploded on 2 penalties. When you got to when you go less than 60 yards and over half of it is penalties, it's just a tough job to stop with all these young kids. So still got the Davis and Rizzo deep. It was last kickoff. Remember, he pinned us down by kicking it to the corner. This time he's going straight up. It should get caught in the air. Here we go. Coming off of his touchdown. Nice little run. Good block. Everybody's good. So, yeah, good, better return. Caught the ball, got north and south
Nice
quick.
return by Caden
So
Rizzo.
they'll get the start at the 30.
And back to what we were talking about at half was the first downs for CSP. They're still at.
Still don't have right. Not by
They got
penalty.
one.
Yeah.
For the Hillbillies.
One true first down on that
Yep.
drive, but they had 2 given to them from that penalty.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Little stop and go. Oh, he had a nice ball, but just a little too far out. Good route. Glad to see him challenge. Got to try a little something different. Colin loose with the stop and go.
And based on Fredonia's last possession, it looks like they're trying to open it up now since they're slowly seeing that defense come forward more and trying to take that top off. So
they're
you
also
push
down.
them.
They were down, down by 20. You got to give it a shot. 20. So I think that at this point they're probably with the 32-6. They're looking at what can we do to get better. Heck with winning right now. We want to get better.
Markel Davis on a carry. Ryan Gomez, one of the defenders on the play.
What are they looking for, do you think? Did you see him down there? Looked like a mouthpiece. There it is. Got it. Yeah, somebody dropped a mouthpiece. They were looking for some. I was like,
Hillbillies,
can't be a
third down
contact.
8 from their own 32.
Couldn't be the T either. So
Right, right. So here we go. We got
Timeout.
wait a second. Referee's timeout, maybe?
just gathering their
I don't know.
thoughts.
Something was up, but yeah, back at it. Here we go. So we're in the shotgun. Oh boy, there's a 5-yarder. Are we getting offsides? Wait, we're getting offsides on them. Looks like I just saw the ref on the right called motion, and the ref on the left, the near side, put his hands on his hips for an offsides.
Maybe they're looking at who started it. Did the defense jump to where? Nope.
Nope. I know. That's yeah. I guess not.
Because you could see that the defensive line jumped, and then maybe Fredonia reacted, thinking
Well,
they got the
apparently
offsides, but
either that or there was some twitch that we didn't see, and neither did this ref over on this side. So now we're back to third and 11.
It'll be third down and 12 for the Hillbillies.
Aiden Ronsky back in the offense. We haven't seen him on a lot of possessions, but he's in the slot. We got a stack over here on the near side, wide. Far side to the camera, I guess. Yep. Catch it. Nice. Loose. Well, ooh. Again, look at him fly to the ball. Oh, they're going to call it. Looks like they're going to call it.
Loose on the reception.
It's got to be a personal foul, right?
There's a flag on the play.
is there such thing as ejection in this?
Oh, I think if you did, if it was a dirty play. I mean, I don't think it was. I mean, I think he was flying.
Oh, here
out.
we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, let's see what it.
No real malicious act to the head.
I'm not even
with
sure
the-
it's a penalty, to be honest with you. I guess they're protecting heads, and, so if he goes after that. But it was almost that he, from just a natural height of the play, once again, it's a reaction penalty, and their guy was just flying out to the ball. I think also you'll see the refs, starting to protect players because, once we get to this score, God forbid someone gets
First and
injured.
10, Hillbillies, ball on the 50-yard line.
Ronsky with the carry. First, hasn't had too many, but he's made do with what he's had. I think he's probably got 2 or 3 carries, 8 yards each one.
Ronsky on the
Yeah,
carry.
and on the season, he's averaging,
Yeah.
let's see, about 7 yards a carry. So right around his average, and
So yeah, it was a 9-yard, the second and 1. So let's see if now Fredonia can take advantage of the free 15.
Second down and 2 for the Hillbillies.
Oh, he's got some room.
And Ronsky for the Fredonia,
Get a
first down.
little bit of energy. You know, Ronsky hasn't got a lot of carry. Now he's got some fire in the belly, and he's got the ball, and you know, defense has softened up a little bit from 3 quarters of play. So it's a bit of a spark. First down. Now I'd love to see him.
Fredonia first and 10.
We'd love to just
25.
do something a little different, but my guess is when it's working, they'll hand it off. There he goes again, though. Why not?
And Ronsky on the left side.
5 or 6.
It's about 5 yards on a play.
Yeah,
you could see maybe they wanted to slowly get him involved, and when he did, you could see he's been bursting through the hole, getting those big chunk plays. I feel like they were missing in the early half.
Right.
Second down and 5.
Yeah, they're no threat. Now all of a sudden, you know, this may open up something for the passing game. I know we've got, is it Loose out here, one-on-one, all alone. They've got this cornerback on an island. It might be worth taking a look. I'd love to see him run a slant and get inside of him. There it is. Oh. Found him. Bounce. We're going to call it a catch.
Oh,
Boy, I
the
thought
close line judge is calling it.
I saw the
Ball
ref.
loose with the reception.
Yeah. First down, right? I think it, yes. As long as it stands, first
Another
down.
Fredonia, first down.
So, nice little scramble by Doty. Stayed calm. Found his receiver in the middle of the field. So here we go at the
Hillbillies
15.
first and 10 from the 15-yard line of the Wolfpack.
Ronsky with a little bounce. Oh, it looked like he stumbled. It looked like he had some space and hit a divot or something. I don't know, but
That was one of those rare on this drive that he didn't gain anything. And we have another flag on the play.
Doty's indicating it's on them. Let's see. A personal foul. Must have been something off the backside. Boy, I didn't see it at all. I don't know if Jackson. I don't know if we have time to go back or.
Oh, the ref's saying he slammed him down to the ground again.
No kidding.
There you go.
Here, yeah. There. Boy, I don't know. That can't be back there. It is. That's where the flag came out. Boy, I think that's a little bit over officiated. I thought something must have happened on the backside or something. Because, I mean, that's just a gang tackle and rolling him down.
This is good for Fredonia, first and goal.
So here we go. Fredonia
about the 9-yard
got
line.
their 2 personal fouls on this drive. Let's see if they can put it in the end zone. Empty backfield. Motion. Doty gain of
Donovan on a
3.
quarterback keeper.
They need to get rid of those first down markers if it's first and goal, or third and goal. I mean, no, there it is. No,
Should
it
be
isn't.
first.
Okay, third and 1. Should have been. Wait,
It should be first down.
it
Because
should be
with,
second down now, right? Shouldn't it off that penalty?
Yeah,
I
because
see third on the thing. Second on the scoreboard. So they got it right. The line guys got it wrong. Yeah, it should be second down. Davis got 8 up. It's not fourth down. The refs put his fist up, but it shouldn't be fourth down. It should be third. But the penalty would have.
I was going to say, with the penalty.
The penalty this should be third down, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the penalty happened. That should have been the first down, right? Yeah.
Right.
And then this should have been second.
And third, and it should be third, right?
This would be third, yes. Because with the
Somebody's
penalty, it should be an
yes.
automatic
I'd
first.
love to go back. I don't know if we missed something, but I don't think so.
The only way if we did is if they picked up the flag.
Fourth down and goal.
Yeah, they moved
We
the
have a
ball.
timeout.
You're right. If they had picked up the flag, that would have been.
35 seconds left in the third quarter.
Third up there. I think it should be there.
Well, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I've followed. I've been looking back and forth. You have the right. The scoreboard has it right.
You can see at the.
I don't think the coaches aren't jumping up and down, so they would. I mean, I think.
You could sort of see the refs talking about something, unless it's just their normal conversations during a timeout.
Right.
But
What are you doing for dinner? Yeah. Scoreboard has it right.
I think that machine.
But I saw the ref give the fist, which is fourth down.
Right.
You know,
But I wonder if he was going to be.
could have been anything, right? This is interesting. I don't know if
we have it right, they have it wrong.
believe me, if I'm coaching, if I'm playing, I'm looking at that sideline marker. I'm not looking at the
Fourth and goal.
scoreboard.
Just shy of the 10-yard line.
And coaches would be doing the same thing, too. Looking at what.
And it wouldn't be fourth and goal, would it? No, it's not fourth and goal. It's got to be. They can get it first. Well, there's a 5. There's 5. There's 5.
But let me ask you, Greg. And I know you've done this with high school sports quite
Yep.
a bit. With that unsportsman foul that they had, wouldn't that be half the distance in the automatic first?
Yes.
So
yes,
they were
absolutely an automatic first.
So they
Yes.
were at the 15, so they should have it at the 7, first and goal there.
So you're saying they picked up the flag because right, your deduction is that would make sense,
Oh.
and they didn't give us that indication.
First and
Now
goal
the-
for the Hillbillies.
So now it's
Ball
first
on
and goal from the
5-yard
5.
line.
Yeah, because they got the 5-yard penalty. So I think you're right. I think somebody must have talked sense and they picked up the flag. We were busy looking at the replay. Here we go. Ronsky, he give a push. He got a yard or two. Ball's loose, but I think the whistle blown.
Aiden Ronsky on a carry.
They're going to need to call another timeout, I bet. Let's see. What do we got? 11. Oh, no. This is going to go to the quarter. They're going to go to the quarter, and the fans in the end zone are going to be sad because they're going all the way down to the other side for their offense. It's funny when we're at the this happened.
That's it.
We go to all the
Third quarter.
in the Bills games, and we sit in the corner and we're watching, and there's a drive coming, and they're about to score, and then the quarter happens, and all of a sudden the whole game goes down to the other end. It always is. It seems to happen more often than not, I think. But I think that the end of the quarter was a blessing in that, they had Dowdy over here. They were having a conversation. They were trying to figure out what the play was going to be. And I think they were going to run out of time. But
Fourth
all of a sudden they
quarter
looked
drive
up
for
and
the
there it was.
Fredonia
So
Varsity football raffle
we got
goes to Kim Curris.
32-6.
Kim Curris, if you're here, come to the
As we
booth and
start
get
the
your
fourth
award.
quarter. Now, I guess with all the penalties and things like that, it's slowed down because I know we were talking about how it seemed like the first half went quickly clockwise, time-wise. A lot of possession, not a lot of penalties, not a lot of passing. So the clock was running. This quarter seemed to be
The complete
slower.
opposite.
Yeah, very slow. A few incompletes, a few penalties. That stops the clock every time.
And I think on the third quarter alone, it was me. I had 4, maybe 5 penalties.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we
know
were
there's-
talking the whole first half. It
Correct.
was just as much. So the third
Just
quarter
that drive
slowed.
was 2, and the other drive was 2 that we can think of, and we know there was
There's a holding.
and
the
the
2:15s.
offside over here. So yeah,
You're looking at 7.
So no wonder it's been a slow. Yeah. Yeah.
Second down and 5.
Oh, they went with a sneak, and I think he's in. Good push. Great push by the offensive line.
Touchdown, Fredonia.
And he's in. Took a page right out of their book. Yeah, that was just a real nice, between the offensive line and Dowdy, just a nice push. Good to see. So 6 seconds into the fourth quarter, Fredonia gets within 20, and they're going to obviously go for 2. Under center, hands it to, nope, he's going to roll. He catch it? Got it, yes. Nice little rolling catch. So, Caden Rizzo, had the big touchdown. Now he has the extra point. It was tough to see. There was such a here we go. Here it is on the replay. Nice little rollout. Found him and just did a roll-up catch. Beautiful. Great job, Jackson, on that one, because on the live shot, it was tough to follow. So good to. How fancy are we to have replay?
Technology's evolved big time.
Yeah. Well, and we got angles everywhere. We got this crew out here again. Trent Krenzer, James Fagan, Eric Johnson, Anthony Derby, Jacob Bird, Jackson Hickey in the booth, and Chip Rewald making sure everybody. Oh, did I miss Eric Johnson? Oh no, I got him. Eric Johnson. Yep. Chip's making sure. Chip Rewald making sure all the birds are comfortable in the nest. Great job, guys. Yeah, it's really, we don't know, like I said, I talked to a lot of different, coaches and parents and people around, nobody has their games broadcast, and as crazy as Cody and I are up here, you get a little announce, you get some stats, you got replay. Very cool. Nice job, Fredonia Access. And the kickoff. Oh, we got a little squibber. And they're going to, see, smart. Just fall on it. Don't screw around with it. We've got, we should always thank our sponsor, DFT Communications, right? They're the big sponsor. Chip, do we have anybody else I need to? Yeah, they run the show.
They're our biggest sponsor.
They are everybody's biggest sponsor, right? You need something community-wise.
Wolfpack ball.
DFT Communications
First and
steps
10
up.
on the 36-yard line.
So we got 32-14. 11:48 left, and CSP with the ball. They got a wacky, little problem with the handle. Good pursuit. Oh boy. Whitney really made some. Oh. Boy, he's quick. Whitney really made something out of that.
It looked like a loss for
Yeah,
4, maybe
total.
5. We
Yeah.
got 15 yards out of
They had
that.
him snuffed out again. There's the finish. Where he is quick. Nice switch the ball. So they get the first down on the broken play.
Wolfpack first and 10.
That was a weird. They
50-yard
put out
line.
that little bunch lineup. So Blake Beckerink with the carry there, the junior, given
Beckerink on a carry.
after Whitney made that run, he looks like he had to take a play off,
Caden Rizzo with the
get his
tackle.
gas back. But Blake
Bring up a
Beckerink is
second
a
down.
junior with a nice run, 7-8 yards. They're going to get a personal foul. And that's a uncharacteristic, guy, senior leader.
Did you catch what number he was?
With the penalty?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Aiden Caddo, 58. Coming off the field, just, let his helmet off 5 yards too early. There was nothing right in front of the ref, too. Oh, well, it looks like they're not. Are they going to? Yeah, they're going to call it. I was going to say, look, at first I didn't think they were going to pick it up, but here they go. Yeah, that just, those are the unforced errors that you just can't have. In particular, senior leader, usually, doing the right thing at all times and certainly working hard, we see. Frustration sets in.
Wolfpack's ball, 1st and 10.
Spread
on the 28-yard
offense.
line.
Beckerink again, he's getting this
Beckerink
series, it
on a
looks like.
carry.
Looking over to see if Whitney is injured in any way or they're just giving the junior a turn. Nope, I see him over there. He's just standing fine. I think it's just taking a shift off.
Second down and 9.
Is the roll? Oh, he's got a big gap. Oh, what happened there? It just didn't even look like there was a couple Fredonia players who almost were surprised. Watch. He runs right through a gap. Yeah, right there. Although, it was almost nobody was flopping, diving, making a play. Almost like they were
Exactly
surprised.
On that replay, the quarterback did do the good keeper there because you saw the two edge rushers for Fredonia crash, which
Wolfpack, 1st and goal.
what you always
Over
teach the quarterback,
9-yard
you got to
line.
read that edge defender,
Yep.
and if he crashes, you take it. If not, hand it off to the running back.
Whitney back in at this point. They give it to the fullback, Brian Gomez.
Brian Gomez on a carry.
Interesting. They got him listed as an offensive lineman, but he's number 7. Plays linebackers. Made a few plays today. Getting a shot to tote the ball a little bit. Same thing, power eye. Gomez up front, Whitney in back.
Second down and goal. Ball just outside the 5-yard line.
White under center. There's Whitney. There we go. Oop. Whistle, let's not.
Donovan Dowdy,
I think they lost
defender
here.
on the play.
Maybe nothing. Clock continues to run. We're a little under 9 minutes now.
And on this drive, they're running the ball, which you would think when you're up
Yeah.
16 or
They
18
want that
at
clock
this
to
point,
run, and yeah.
you want to milk this clock, run this clock, get out of here. Hopefully, no injuries, and readjust after. Look at next week and move on.
3rd and goal. Ball on a 5-yard line.
Shotgun. Kind of a strange little lineup. Set that right up for it, but Fredonia wasn't fooled. Don't throw that flag. It looks like almost the same, yeah. I'm sure that the CSP
Davis.
coaches are saying, hey, wait a
Defender on the
second.
play.
When we threw their guy down, you called it. Good play, though. He sniffed that right out. Davis saw it all the way. It was one of those, they just lined up with it and said, listen, this is what we're going to do. Stop us. White coming over from the sideline.
Fourth down and goal here.
You'd certainly like to keep him out of this end zone. Pass. Oh, he's got room. Come on, somebody's got to step up and make it. Nope. They just got caught covered.
Touchdown CSP.
just nothing out there. And once he left, you knew it was trouble. One shot maybe to get him.
Wolfpack for the extra point.
It's funny, they before the game, CSP their kicker must have kicked 15 balls as I was watching. Whitney, nice tackle. Logan Dowdy with the stop, sophomore.
Logan Downey.
So they must have kicked 15 balls, and he kicked a couple from maybe 30, 35. I mean, they weren't epic, but they were all solid kicks. I fully expected him to kick the extra points. Well, in fact, if you remember the first kick, they lined up to kick it. The offside penalty gave them the half the distance to the one, and then they came back out and lined up and got the two. And since then, they've just kept going for two and getting it like it was easy.
All but on that
Got
one.
lost one, I know. All but that one. Yep. And again, the same play, too. So it's nice that Fredonia finally, found their way to stopping it. So here we are at 38-14 with 7.5 minutes to go. White to kick. Or Horton. Catches it on the air. There we go. There's Newt Davis with some room. Oh, he's got it. That's going to be a return. There you go. Special teams, kickoff team has had a bad day, so it's good to see him right that ship a little bit.
I was going to say, that was a good kick, too.
I'm looking for flags. No, nothing. All right. So good for them. Good for him. Davis had a tough day in the backfield, too. He was getting beat up pretty good, so nice to give him some room and go.
And when he fielded that ball, you could see that burst. And ultimately, the block set up, and
Yeah, there
he
was
took
room,
those holes, and then you just saw the speed take over and ended up going for an 80-yard kick return.
I bet it was 80. All of it. He caught it. Yeah, I'm looking back. Had to be 80. Maybe, yeah. Because, yeah, it was a good kick. You're right. It was a shotgun. No, let's see. 22. I mean, not to get crazy, but 22. I guess you got to get it right. You score this, though, you're at 22. That puts you 2 touchdowns down. All of a sudden, you start thinking, well, who knows? You get a turnover, maybe something can happen. Although they haven't shown, well, no, they just got that touchdown and the bomb, so they have the strike capacity.
Based on the overall game, I believe they've held them the punt once in the first half. Otherwise, they've had free range, and CSP was really doing what they wanted to do all day.
I don't know. Has Fredonia punted once, right?
Yes.
CSP, have they punted at all?
Once.
Once, okay.
It was the second possession of the first half.
And I think that Fredonia punted shortly after, but other than that, there hasn't been a lot of
Fredonia punted on the actually
their first possession or second. Yeah, it was
first possession. They turnover on downs.
Okay. Really?
Second one was another turnover on downs, and then the
Hillbillies to try the point after.
Well, one of them was a turnover. That's right.
Yeah.
It was the kick, and
The
then
kickoff. They turned it over.
I believe I got them.
I thought they punted on their first full drive. But I could. Oh, get this. Oh! Had the idea. Just close. All right. So that puts it back to 3 scores, and that takes away my my little glimmer of hope that maybe 3 possessions is gonna be tough.
Especially with a little over 7 minutes left.
Right.
You would have to stop them, and
You got to have a turnover then. You'd have to have a turnover. Yeah.
Forced fumble, the muff on the
Something.
kick. There's something where you had to force a turnover, either
Now
short
three
field, long.
possessions. Yeah.
You would hope short field, and then you could capitalize on that and get it within another score.
Yeah, you need one lightning strike, you know. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, 3 possessions now. I don't know if there's enough clock left. It has not been the most exciting game we've ever done.
No.
You know, I mean, it's been kind of slow and grinded.
The second half picked up a little bit more.
Yes.
And
Well, but even then, it's been sloppy penalties and mistakes, and you know, so. But Fredonia's keep battling. To their credit, they're battling, and again, something like that, the kickoff return is going to give them a little something going. Oh, there it is. There's the turnover. They got that. Yep. Very nice. There's the beginning. There's the start. You know,
recovers the fumble.
and I'll tell you, that's the same kick he's done all day. He just hit the guy just right. I don't know if they were intending an onside.
they seemed a little hard for
Right,
an onside
right.
kick.
And it worked.
You just got lucky that
Yeah.
they tried to reach for it and came off his hands, bounced back towards your guys,
Yeah. Easy.
and then they fell
so
on
they got
it.
it right at the 45. They gotta
Hillbillies
go.
first and 10 from their own
So-
45-yard line.
Let's see if they can take advantage.
Gotcha.
Gets a little bit of pep in their step. Davis, I'm a little surprised back in the backfield. Oh, nice spin away. Hold on. No, they're going to throw it again. Oh, I think that they're. I would be livid if I was the CSP coach. I mean, I just think it's a big guy flying to the ball who tackles a guy. I'm dying to. Yeah, that. So that's a big 15-yard.
No, they get it to the 40.
Penalty.
Yeah, big 15-yard
William.
penalty.
Nope. Those are the things
40-yard
that
line.
keep Fredonia in this.
Oh
They-
yeah.
First and 10.
Oh yeah.
Semi-offsides kick. Now that penalty.
Fumble. Oh, are they going to call that? They're calling him down.
Hey,
Doggy.
Brown's got to carry.
And I do believe he lost that too.
I do. Can we see that one, Jackson?
Ooh, player hurt.
We
now.
got an injury, so we probably
Injury
don't. There we
timeout.
go. Here we go. So Ronski's got the ball. Let's see. Oh, that's loose.
that-
Yeah. I mean, that
You could see CSP play right on
Yeah.
the ball right after.
Now they've got the. I'm sure their coach doesn't want to fall on his sword at this point because they're up by. But yeah, he's pointing over to the. Remember when we talked about the guy got thrown down over near the end zone by Fredonia and they didn't call it. Oh, now he's getting really hot. See that finger pumping.
He's right in his face, too, giving
Yeah,
them
yeah.
everything.
To
Money's
Vince-
worth.
And to Vince's credit, he's a really good official who will take as much as he has to take to make sure that, he understands the game. He knows the coach is hot. He knows these calls have been close.
Television. Yeah. Yeah, bad.
You could see there's multiple
Oh, and 3 in the last. Yeah, it's just been piling on. Now,
thrown.
once again, he's up by 18, so he doesn't want to get too crazy because next thing you know, there'll be another 15, and
Sooner or later,
somehow
you're
get himself
back
out of-
down
Yeah, right.
16 again.
So. But and then that fumble just was icing on the cake.
It looks like Keyshawn Thomas got hurt on that play.
It's a good assistant coach over there, pulling him away.
Assistant's probably like, well, you had your 5-10 minutes
Yep,
of
yeah.
arguing.
I mean, he got his money's worth on that. So, all right. So let's see. Hey, Fredonia's got a couple of breaks. Let's capitalize on them. I mean, it's part of the game, right? Now you got to take advantage. Interesting. Look at the lineup they got. That. Oh boy. I think they're going to call.
Formation.
I think they're going to, or the center for. Yep. I'd love to hear the number because I've always wondered how. I've seen that call before. I don't know how they do it, but maybe somebody jumped besides him. But boy, oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Let's see who jumped. Oh.
Ball is not snapped. Yeah, he's out.
Oh, you have a couple guys moving a little early, so.
In that case, that to me, from being an old center, I think center thought it was on 2 and it was on 1 because too many people were moving.
You had the two tight ends, it looked like, and then you had one of the tackles go too.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. He's lucky he didn't get creamed because I'll tell you, 58, Ridlecki, he's had a good game, and he's been coming all game.
He came unblocked. He snuck right between the guard and the tackle for a big loss, too.
Yeah.
It's not a simple...
Like I said, he's just lucky he didn't get slaughtered on that one because if he would have turned the wrong way, he could have gotten cut in half.
It was a 6-yard sack, so... A lot more.
Third and a lot of real estate. Third and 22, yeah.
22 for the Hillbillies.
Something like that, yeah. And
you kind of want to see...
They've got the up back going right for the block to try to help out in there. Didn't do much, but... All right. So they got it to 4th and 12.
Colin Wilson on the reception.
I was going to say, on that third down, you kind of almost, it's a 4-down territory anyways, the rest of the game for you.
Yes.
What are the chances that you could take another shot like you did opening drive of the second half?
Well, I don't think that they're going to be fooled. I think that worked because they crept up. Now, it wasn't 4th down. It wasn't, you're talking about 4th and 12. If they're packing the box, then something's wrong with the CSP staff. So I'm sure they'll have them, they'll have a 2-deep safety and
try to keep everything in front, especially short of the stick, so you get a turnover and downs. And
they also know that if they just can cover for 3 seconds, they're going to be all over Doughty. I mean, their pass rush has...
That's been how it's been all day.
Man, oh man, he hasn't had a chance to breathe.
If you're blocked, unblocked, doesn't matter how you scheme it up. Usually somebody is within a yard or two of Doughty.
I mean, even on the touchdown, he was getting hit.
I recorded a whole bunch of scoreboards.
No way.
Fourth down and 12. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Twins everywhere. He got a little time to throw. Oh, and he bounced it into the ground. I think Doughty probably didn't. He said, "Wait a second, I'm not being pressured heavily." Yeah, that was the first time we've seen a good. Well, they went into their prevent.
I was gonna say maybe it sort of looked like they rushed 3, sat back the 8, and with Fredonia's 5, you should be able to manage blocking 3. Well, we saw in the NFL a couple times. But that's a different story than high school. But
well, I mean, again, one high motor defender that's making plays, it
Wolfpack
doesn't
takes
matter.
over
You
on
know?
downs, first and
So now
10
they're
on the
back at it. I would
42-yard line.
assume they're going to 4:52 left. They're going to grind it. Whitney with the ball. Oh boy, he's got room. He is a shifty little runner. Look at that, good balance, stays up. That's the second or third time he's had those kind of runs where he should be going down, and next thing you know, he's making a play. He's got very good balance.
Whitney picks up the first down.
There you go. Bouncing,
Look,
breaking
right
out
there.
of.
Yeah, got out of that tackle. Yeah, Fredonia's had
Flag on the play.
a tackling problem today. Finishing the tackle. Uh-oh, another
Holding.
penalty. Oh. Well, good for Fredonia. They've got to have 100 yards, more than 100 yards in penalties on CSP.
Well, you know, you got Justin
90. I think they've had
Ball
four
back on the
15s,
15s,
First
yeah.
and 10 for the
and then
Wolfpack.
you get
Personal
that
fouls.
and then you get that half
Yep. There's
to
a
the
hold
distance,
right there,
and then
boy, what do we? Clock is running. Is he just waiting to?
for the play clock.
I don't know. I mean,
That's the
pretty
only thing.
educated.
Everybody's standing up.
I don't
and-
see a. I mean, we don't have a 30-second clock anywhere, do we? I think the refs
No.
keep it on the field. He's just picking his spot. Yeah, that was kind of weird. If we had a whatever, a 45, whatever the time is, because I know it's different depending on where they set the ball, etc. But if there was a clock that he was watching and letting run down, I would
Horton picks up the
understand
first
it.
down.
But unless he's chatting with the official. So we're at 3.5 minutes and the clock is running, and Clymer, Sherman, Panama is in no hurry.
First and 10, CSP.
Boy, oh boy, he's gone. Touchdown. Once again, he just missed tackles. You know, I mean, they had a shot at him. Here we go. Here it is again.
Whitney with a touchdown.
Have him here,
There's one,
here,
two.
two. Yeah, and then he just made the move. The irony of the penalties is it just keeps allowing CSP to gain more yards because they haven't stopped him too often. They're back at their 2. Again, I'm really surprised they don't kick it once, at least just to give their kicker a shot, you know, when you're up this much. Oh,
Point after attempt is no good.
that could be nope. All right. So with 3 minutes to go, 3:01 left on the clock. Clymer, Sherman, Panama, the I was going to say Bobcats, but I think it's
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. Yes, wrong animal. The Wolfpack is just running it up now, 44-20. Well, it's this time of the game that we start saying, okay, let's see it. What do we got coming up? From a scheduling standpoint, Fredonia is going to have. They're going on the road
Nope,
next
they're
week.
here. They're here.
Oh,
next
here
week.
for Chautauqua Lake. You're right.
And then CSP here goes
Boy,
the spring.
Chautauqua Lake is this is a rough game, and but Chautauqua Lake is a really good team.
And Clymer had all they wanted with Chautauqua Lake last week. And
Right.
Sort of common opponent, look ahead type situation.
Yeah.
If Clymer scored what they did against Fredonia and that kind of thing, who knows what next week's going to
Yeah.
bring for Chautauqua Lake.
Yeah. Does the scoreboard go to 3 numbers? No. And it doesn't get any easier. Then they got to go to Salamanca to that beautiful field there. But Salamanca's having a great year. They're a tough team. And then finish out with Dunkirk. In the anything can happen game.
First and 10 for the Hillbillies.
Yeah, Clymer. Let's see. These guys, the Wolf Pack has got Springville, who they should beat, and then they've got Southwestern, who will be a great game for them because I was impressed with Southwestern.
When we played them 3 or 4 weeks.
Markel
I was
Davis
impressed
had
with
a carry.
Southwestern
Not near a
more.
first down.
Even CSP the score similar, but I'll tell you that Southwestern team's big. They got some.
That's a Fredonia first down.
They got a strong quarterback and a runner. They just don't go down.
3-headed monster in the backfield.
Yeah.
When we were calling that,
Yep.
you have the 2 running backs, you get the quarterback.
This is too
Now
bad.
they're
Let's
a
see.
little more run happy, but they could still hit you with the pass, and they're a little more unpredictable than
Right.
a run first only team. But with their 3-headed monster, who
Yeah. They
any given day,
very
any
strong,
of,
and that
any
line
of
is
them.
the line is good. So Brian Gomez is the injured Wolf Pack. What do we call him? Yeah,
Wolf Pack.
A wolf. 6 foot, 180-pound junior. They're gonna help him. Come on, let's walk off, baby. All right, he's gonna walk it off. Good. So with 2:45. We lost our down marker.
Oh,
Across
he's
the way.
picking up.
There we go. All right, first down. Here we
Hillbillies
go.
first and 10.
Davis in the backfield. We got a new quarterback. Davis with a nice little. There you go. Oh boy, a
Shoestring
true
tackle.
shoestring tackle. Yep. So
Markel Davis on the carry.
Gavin Piazza, the junior, is
And he's got a first down.
in at quarterback, getting some reps. Good to have a series.
Especially live action, because
Yeah.
you never
You're right.
you can sit here and be practice squad or
Yep.
second string in practice, but to get live game reps is a whole different story, and especially with him being a junior.
See, there was
You
a
can-
nice boy. That was there was a nice little hole. Davis made a nice little jump cut. CSP just swarmed him. They really come to the ball. They really move.
Davis on the carry. Short gain in a play.
Minute and a half left. Love to see maybe Piazza take off with the ball. Get a little run. Let's see some things. Ronski's in
Second down here.
as the halfback.
False start. The left tackle moved before the ball
Yep.
was snapped.
Yeah, it's almost, let it go. Let it run. Play on as they do in soccer, right?
Just added towards the end.
penalties. It's a long game.
Second down and 12.
Piazza in the
for Hillbillies.
shotgun. Ronsky behind him. Boy, I think the right side of the line is way offside. There we go. Ronsky's got some room. Pitch it back to. Yep.
Hayden Ronsky with a carry.
That might be it. They might have one more play.
Brought down by
Piazza
Mike
wants it. He's
Becker.
like, hey, man, I'm getting the snaps. I want one more. There we go. There's a nice replay. Came breaking through. That's just a good vision. Switch that ball. Ronsky only, he's a junior, so he'll be back. The battery, I guess, the quarterback and running back of next year at it right now. Uh-oh. Whoa. Ronsky saved his bacon, though. Yeah. Welcome to the bigs, kid. But boy, oh boy, that's the end of the game, but that Ronsky saved him from a
That's the end
smashing
of the
sack.
game. Final score.
Very nice block.
Wolfpack 44.
But yeah, it was
Fredonia
just
20.
once again, not just a
Taking off
sloppy.
because the
I
teams have a
don't think
safe
either
tip
coach
home.
is happy. Both teams, it was kind of sloppy. Fredonia had a couple of big plays that was really helpful. Obviously, CSP had a couple of big plays, but really it was self-inflicted wounds on both teams that kept it to where it is. But yeah, just not a pretty game.
No, you had your turnovers, turnover on downs, your penalties that kept drives alive or killed them, that kind of stuff. So it's those self-inflicted wounds, especially with how Fredonia played. They played well enough, but there's still a lot of errors that they got to clean up. They got to do more stuff to get ready for
Yeah, and they got to tackle. I mean, there was a lot of opportunities for them to make stops that they just didn't finish off the tackle. None more evident than that 51-yard run. Do you have any stats of note? I know it's always tough at the end to add them up real quick, but
in two. CSP had over 130 yards rushing in the second half in the three possessions that they had.
Not surprising.
They had around 65, 67 yards passing in the second half also. Well, take that back. You're around 60 yards passing. So overall, they're probably 250 to 300 yards total on the day. Meanwhile, Fredonia, they had that 80-yard kick return, turnover on downs, so there's quite a few self-inflicted. They ended up getting help on that couple penalties on that second possession where they made the score 32-14, but you always, those self-inflicted is really overall what this is.
So they're gonna got to regroup. I mean, again, you're playing the games, so Fredonia, as tough as it is, they're gonna regroup, come back out next week against a really good, disciplined Chautauqua Lake team, and
so we got highlights. I've been told.
Let's
about 45 seconds.
Let's take a look. Yeah. So this has got to be, let's see. Oh,
This is that 51, or right before
that's right,
half.
Yep.
And they had 1 second left.
Just such a good throw.
And then this is
got to be the
86-yard.
I would think. Yep. There he goes. We got to can back on that. I shouldn't say a word. I'm not running the camera. I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. That was beautiful. There's
the QB sneak.
And that was a real nice play. They just kept driving and working. So it was good to see. What else we got? Let's see. Oh, this is that. Yeah, what a nice run this. I mean, he just
Couple
broke
broken
tackles
tackles,
and
like-
jumped and went.
Overall on the day, you have over double digits of missed tackles
Yeah.
on,
You're right
and
about
it's
that.
simple tackles. So
There we go. All right. Well, thank you once again. Want to make sure we thank Jackson Hickey in the booth, Krenzer. Let's see, James Fagan, Eric Johnson, Anthony Derby, Jacob Bird, and Chip Rewald. I am Greg Krause with Cody Decker saying good night, and we'll see you next week.